Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Stats and Chats. I'm Bella, your host.
Bella, our host, and I'm Jason, basking in the glory of a win last weekend by the Chicago Bears, the Miami Hurricanes, and the Jason's Parrot Heads. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Basking in the glory. The trifecta.
Okay,
The rooster.
bang, bang, boom. Let's get started. So, you want to catch everybody up?
You catch everybody up.
I don't like catching everybody
Why?
because that's your job.
But you got all the stuff going on. I'm just driving.
I don't have that much going on.
How many practices do you have this week?
Let's count. Monday morning, Wednesday morning, Friday morning, Saturday morning, Monday afternoon, Tuesday afternoon, Wednesday, I don't have practice. Thursday, technically I do have practice, but I'm going to a meet instead, so I'm still counting that.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then Friday, so
I think there's 9 there.
9.
And then how many charity movie nights?
1.
And how many team dinners?
1.
And how many homecoming games?
1.
And I'm sure we're missing a couple of other things. So this week's episode is being brought to you by coffee.
No, not coffee.
And Bloom.
No, it's not 2 things. It's one or the other. It's Bloom.
All right. Well, Bloom is a little bit more
Bloom
specific.
forever and always.
It's like a double meaning. You're blooming.
No.
I'm blooming.
Don't make it a meta.
All right. You're cranky. I've already closed my stand rings, and we're recording at 4:00.
So have I.
Just throwing that out there. I know.
And my mood
we were.
goals.
I thought you said your mood goals. Like, oh yeah, you've hit the spectrum.
You guys know what he did to me?
Oh my gosh.
I
You're going there?
His
Careful.
Tesla, you all know what the blank there is. For the second time today.
Amazing. In the dark.
In the dark.
To school.
On the highway.
On the highway.
At 6:20 in the morning.
I'm just going to repeat everything you say.
And
at 6:20 in the morning.
This guy has the audacity to yell at me.
Wasn't yelling.
Yes, it was.
Nope.
To yell at me while I was driving and trying to eat, and he's trying to have a full-on conversation with me at 6:20 in the morning.
Okay. There's some debatable details there, but
no, it's not debatable.
The most important thing is that you did an amazing job.
I know.
And I was and still am very proud of you.
Sure. Thanks.
Anywho. So yeah, a lot going on. Think Thursday drops are going to be our new thing. Wednesday record, Thursday drop. With new schedule, we'll fill everybody in on some of the behind the scenes going on there next week. Yeah, so I think this will be our new recording day, and that means Thursday drops, which kind of works out great. One more day into the week. We will have for NFL, we will have all of the final games and stats and all that kind of stuff, and we will be just one day away from the first NFL game of the next week and college. So yeah. So
quick hits.
Yeah. Can I talk about taking in 2 games at one time? I was actually really proud and excited for that. You weren't there. You were at your sleepover.
Oh,
so
okay.
I'll fill everybody in. We went to the Orlando City football game, Saturday night, which they won 3-2 in the last minute of the game. It was very exciting. It was a very exciting finish. The weather was spectacular. We took Silka, which was awesome. She had a blast. She got a jersey. And the quandary for me was my Miami Hurricanes were also playing one of our arch rivals, the Florida Gators, down in Miami. At the same time, the kickoff was 7:30 for both games. So it was the first time I've actually consumed one game in person and one game virtually. Thought it was spectacular, actually. So I sat at the end, and I'm sharing this with you, but don't share it with anybody. I had the game on my phone, the football game on my phone, but I was thinking, if I just had it on my phone, then I would constantly be looking at my phone to see what was going on, what was happening. So I decided to wear an AirPod, right? And have it on my phone and watch the Orlando City game at the same time. And actually the AirPod worked out really well because I only looked down at my phone when something was happening. Because obviously there's less action.
So
sort of.
Basically what you're telling me is watching the highlights of the game is fine?
No, absolutely not. It was a very exciting game.
It's literally what you just said.
You know what I've decided?
You only look down at your phone when stuff happened. That's literally just watching the highlight reels.
I was at a
That
game.
is just no.
I was at a game.
No, You ha ha ha, I win. You just threw your own self under the bus.
No, you're not. You're missing the
Okay,
point.
and on that note, moving on to the kids.
Hey, are you superstitious?
No.
You're not? You're not about anything?
Superstitions are for lazy people. For scared people, not lazy people. I mean, I'm not going to say a bad word.
That's weird.
They're for scared people. It's like a sense of comfort.
No, but so here's my takeaway from Saturday. I'll just get right to the point. The Canes won the first quarter of the game, the second quarter of the game, and the fourth quarter of the game. The third quarter was the only quarter that I wasn't able to pay attention to the game much because I was driving. So my takeaway is, in order for the Canes to keep winning, I have to be glued to the game for all four quarters, or they're going to lose. Just it's real. It's real.
See, you're just scared of your team losing.
Well, yeah.
So you take comfort in the superstition.
Absolutely. Okay.
The only superstition. Wait, do I have a superstition? I have one swim superstition.
See?
That's it.
And you're not scared because of it? Well, it depends on what it is. What is it?
Actually not. I'm not scared, but I can't be wet before I jump in the water.
Oh yeah, you've told us that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to be dry.
Okay.
I can't my hair can't be wet.
It's real.
My suit can't be wet. I have to be completely dry, and in my parka, in my towel, I have to be dry. I don't know why. I just like the shock of the water.
It's real.
Wakes me up.
It is absolutely real.
But I mean, that's not really a superstition. That's just a preference. It's not like
what happens if you are?
I mean, it's happened before. It's not the end of the world.
Did you get a best time?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't pay attention. See, it's just a preference. It's not a superstition. If I have,
it's probably best.
Okay.
But it's too late for me. So.
Okay. So quick hits.
Yeah. Quick hits.
F1. I love F1 so much.
Oh, I'm glad you have this one.
F1 driver for Halloween.
I'm still not sure how to pronounce this.
It's
country.
Max Verstappen.
No. I'm talking about the country.
Oh, yeah. I don't know how to pronounce that either.
Well, what are we going to do?
I don't know.
Somebody's got to pronounce it.
Azerbaijan?
Okay.
Don't make fun of me for that, guys. I'm really trying my best here. But that Grand Prix, Max Verstappen won, and Oscar Piastri crashed out early. George Russell placed second, and Carlos Sainz. I don't know why I just made up a random last name for that. Junior gives Williams Racing its first podium since 2021.
There we go.
So the title race has tightened.
Yeah. Yeah.
Verstappen and Piastri.
Verstappen was thought to be out of it, but the win put him back in it.
Yeah.
So it's good stuff.
I love my McLaren drivers.
There you go. Next topic. WNBA. So both the Rookie of the Year and MVP were announced over the last week. Paige Beckers took Rookie of the Year, not surprising. Strong all-around stats. And then Asia Wilson, in a little bit of a surprise, wins her 4th MVP and co-wins the Defensive Player of the Year. So another huge year for Asia Wilson. And playoffs. So we are immersed in the semifinals. Series updates. You got the Mercury, who won last night, 89-83 in overtime over the Lynx. That series is tied 1-1. And the other series between the Aces and the Fever also tied 1-1 after the Aces came back with a convincing 90-68 win last night. Some of the keys to these matchups: the Lynx, they regained 3-point efficiency, managed minutes. Mercury kept attacking in transition and leveraged playmaking. And then in the second series, the Aces need to continue to paint dominance and defensive pressure, paint dominance and defensive pressure. Fever needs secondary scoring around Kelsey Mitchell and Aaliyah Boston. They also need to protect the glass. So obviously, without Clark playing.
The glass.
Yeah, backboard.
Oh, that's glass?
It is.
Couldn't they just break it?
They do.
It's
they
happened?
have. Oh, yeah, look it up. Famously.
Oh.
It's pretty crazy, actually.
Why would they make that made of glass, not plastic?
I don't know that it is anymore, but it's
Oh.
always, maybe because it's see-through.
Like it's always just been called that.
Yes.
I see. Sorry, you may continue.
Thanks so much. So semifinals continue this week and into next if needed. The finals are set to begin a week from this Friday, October 3rd. So exciting games, and should be an exciting finish to the season. In Major League Baseball, we are down the final stretch. The regular season ends on Sunday. So far, we've got 2 teams that have clinched their division, the Phillies and the Brewers, clinching the NL East and Central divisions. The Blue Jays, Yankees, Mariners, Cubs, Dodgers, and Padres have all also clinched playoff berths. Some are still in the running for their division titles as well. Wild card drama. So what do we have left in the American League? The Red Sox, Astros, and Tigers are all battling for the last 2 spots. In the NL, the Mets have a 1-game lead over the Reds and Diamondbacks today. The Mets season, really just a couple of incredible collapses. The Mets, if you remember, started the season with one of the best records in baseball, had a 7-game lead at one point early on, and now they are at risk of not even making the postseason, which is kind of crazy. But the Tigers haven't beat. So as recently as July, the Tigers had a 14-game lead in the AL Central, and they are now tied with the Cleveland Guardians, who came back from 15.5 down.
That's kind of crazy.
Just less than a week left in the season. So if the Guardians come through, it will be one of the most historic comebacks ever in the major leagues. So really, really cool stuff.
Well, 2 things. One, I wonder what the biggest comeback is. That the biggest comeback in?
It is one of the biggest comebacks.
One of the biggest.
That'll be a good thing to research.
And also, 2 of my teachers are Cubs fans.
Yes.
Yeah. And one of them, he has a bunch of stuff on his wall and stuff.
I saw it.
That's all Cubs.
Yeah.
And he has a little baseball thing that my desk faces every single day. And it says, I don't really understand it. That's why I'm asking you this now, actually. It says, can you believe 17 minutes of rain ended a 108-year drought? I'm assuming the drought is them not winning a World Series.
Correct.
But what is the 17 minutes of rain?
I think it was a rain delay. I don't remember if it was in the final game of that 2016 World Series, but it's in reference to that. But that would be another good thing to fact check.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. You got those written down?
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right. So key matchups this week, which will help. This is to me one of the beautiful things about the schedule is a lot of these teams are playing influential games over this last week of the season. So the Mets and the Cubs are going this week. The Mets, again, struggling to get in. They did beat the Cubs yesterday. Dodgers and Diamondbacks in a pivotal series. Pirates and Reds. Reds doing everything they can. Beat up on the Cubs last week, but they do need a little help from the Cubs this week in order to get in. Red Sox and Blue Jays going head-to-head, and Tigers and Guardians fighting for that AL Central. So season ends, like I said, Sunday. The Wild Card Series start next Tuesday. So it is fun times in Major League Baseball. And then off the field, Major League Baseball announced plans to introduce AI-assisted tech next season. So they're going to implement a system similar in some ways to the NFL replay system, but for balls and strikes. I believe the way it's going to work is that managers will have 2 challenges per game where they will use that AI technology to validate a ball or strike throughout the course of the game.
Cool.
So AI is coming.
Answers to your questions.
Answers to your questions.
Well, yeah, actually. 17 minutes does refer to the rain delay that occurred before the 10th inning of Game 7 of the 2016 World Series.
There you go.
And the biggest comeback is 15 games achieved by the 1914 Boston Braves, who went on to win the National League pennant.
There you go.
So
that's awesome.
Yeah, 15 games.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Well, that's your baseball update.
Yep. Top stories?
Take us to college football.
Okay, so biggest wins and losses of the past weekend. Number 2, Miami dominated Florida, 41-17.
For 3 quarters.
Yeah.
Just not the one where I couldn't watch.
Wait, how does that even work? So they were losing in the 3rd quarter, so they scored?
No, but they didn't score at all.
Okay, I thought you were saying they were losing, and I was like, that makes no sense. Like, what? They scored something points in the 4th quarter?
Florida looked good.
Number 11, Indiana crushed Illinois, unfortunately. 63-10, jumping from 19 to number 11. Number 7, Oklahoma beat Auburn 24-17. And so your top 25 big moves. Miami is up to number 2. Indiana up to number 11. Oklahoma back into the top 10. LSU steady at number 4. Georgia at number 5. Oregon at 6. Florida State is up to number 8. So, prediction recap. We both got 4 out of 1 correct.
4 out of 5.
I mean, yeah. Sorry. You got 1 wrong, 4 correct. 4 out of 5. You know. You get what I'm saying. So, games to watch this weekend include LSU versus Ole Miss, Penn State versus Oregon, Georgia versus Alabama, and Florida State versus Virginia. So, predictions?
Yeah. You want me to go first?
Sure.
All right, Penn State, Oregon. So this is Penn State's really first big test of the season. They're 3-0, but pretty easy games, relatively speaking. No ranked teams.
Yeah.
Going into a hostile environment in the Great Northwest. I've got Oregon winning this game.
Same. Where have you been? Okay, I'm going first for the next one, so nobody thinks that we're copying each other. So Georgia versus Alabama. I picked.
Be careful. You're gonna upset some people.
I don't care.
Okay.
They can come fight me. I'm allowed to have an opinion, freedom of speech. So I picked Georgia.
Okay. Any reason why?
Because they're better.
Okay.
Obviously.
I think that this game is going to be closer than it looks on paper.
Yeah.
In Alabama.
I think it's going to be close because it's in Alabama. If it was in Georgia, I don't think it would be close.
I'm still not sure that Georgia is the number 5 team. Sorry to those friends that are Georgia fans. But I think this is going to be a great test. Always is, no matter what the ranking. I think this is close. I'm not sure what the spread is today. I'm going to go with Georgia as well, but I think it's going to be fun to watch.
Okay, LSU versus Ole Miss. You want to go first?
Sure. I'm going to pick. I'm going with Ole Miss.
I'm going with LSU.
Okay. They're playing at home. Again, another SEC rivalry. They're both undefeated. LSU obviously out to a tremendously strong start. In some ways, I wonder if they're kind of looking past this game a little bit, just because the SEC schedule is as challenging as it is. I'm going to pick Ole Miss for the upset.
Okay. Well, I'm picking LSU, not for the upset.
All right. And then finally, the weekend kicks off Friday night. Florida State, number 8 Florida State, 4-0 against unranked Virginia at Virginia, 2-2. Night game at UVA. Who you got?
It pains me to say this. Don't know how much it hurts. But unfortunately, I think FSU is going to win.
This is going to be a fun game. I want to watch this too. I don't think I have to drive anywhere. I've got to. Yeah.
What day is it on?
It's Friday.
Oh.
It's Friday night. Got to get you to the game and home. I know. That's all right. Date night. Mom and I.
I don't think she wants to sit out with you on a date while you stare at your phone watching football.
No, we're going to watch it on TV.
Oh.
That's what we do.
Even better.
It's fun.
So fun.
At our little Italian spot. So love the rivalry night games. This is kind of a rivalry. UVA is, man, they have a really cool stadium.
I love UVA.
Yeah, they have a really, really cool stadium. It's very intimate, and it's not the biggest, but you're right on top of the field.
Yeah.
And it looks really, it's a cool vibe. I'm gonna go with Florida State, but so Florida State is hosting Miami in a week.
Well, I think Miami's gonna beat them up. I'm just early prediction on that.
Florida State's offense has looked phenomenal. I'm gonna pick Florida State because they're 4-0. But again, I think this has a chance to be a really good game. I think this is going to be
closer than you would think between a number 8 team and an unranked team.
Well, the only thing that one of the big pieces that I think gives Virginia a shot is Florida State looking past them, kind of like Ole Miss and LSU.
Yeah.
Because Florida State's thinking about Miami. They're dreaming about a top 5 showdown. They move up in the rankings.
Yeah.
Miami's sitting at number 2. They don't play this week. So everybody's waiting for that game up in Tallahassee next week. I think it's going to be a test for them to be focused, but they've been rolling so far. So I'm going to go Florida State.
Okay. Can I do NFL too?
Sure.
Sorry, I'm just.
You're going Florida State?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I already
let her roll.
That.
You haven't yawned yet. Good job.
You don't need to point that out every time.
Usually I point it out when you do yawn.
Exactly.
Positive reinforcement.
With what?
Great job. Not yawning.
No, positive reinforcement uses like candy.
Okay. NFL?
Yes. So, biggest upsets. Panthers 30-0 over the Falcons. I'm just going to say, was not expecting that.
Falcons took the week off.
Yeah, for real.
Bijan still got me some points, though. Even without a touchdown.
Great for you.
Help me to the win.
Don't they have... I had another one of their players last year on my fantasy football team.
The wide receiver?
No. And he was on injured reserve, and now he's on injured reserve again. I don't have him this year, but...
Injuries are tough for fantasy.
Yeah. Or no... They just don't get injured.
Parrot Heads have navigated it, though. Strong 3-0 start.
Okay, your name is Parrot Heads, so just shh over there.
Jimmy Buffett reference.
Browns 13-0... 13-10 over the Packers. Bears 31-14 over the Cowboys. Let's go. Lions 38-30 over the Ravens. Ravens are still looking for a little bit of a win over a decent team. 3 games were decided on the final play: the Browns versus Packers game, the Bucks and Jets game, and the 49ers and the Cardinals game. That one does surprise me, 49ers and Cardinals.
Backup quarterback in San Francisco. Won the last 2 games.
Defense and special teams. They were so special this time. They actually did so good. They were amazing. I was watching these games and it was just like one after another. They just kept coming. So they had 9 total touchdowns, 4 interceptions for return, 2 fumble return, and 2 blocked field goal return. That is crazy. Blocked field goal return.
Yeah.
That is wild.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And then 1 punt return. That is the most in a single week since 2020, and the first time in NFL history with multiples in all categories on the same day.
Pretty awesome.
Same day.
Yeah, it was exciting. The first set of games, the 1:00 games, the ends of those games were just crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. All of them.
Yeah.
Seemed like all of them. Yeah, a lot of fun.
Yeah. So prediction recap. You 2-2. Me 3-1.
I didn't see a lot going on there.
I'm actually the prediction queen.
Okay. Did not see the Packers losing, that's for sure. That one was not on my bingo card last week.
Yeah, actually, I think that's the one I lost.
I did not see the Falcons losing, and certainly not in that fashion.
Yeah, that's actually horrible.
That's
horrible. I feel like last year, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, I'm just talking. Last year, I feel like they were like okay. Like they definitely weren't the best, but they were not the worst. But this year,
Falcons?
Yeah, but this year they're doing like really bad, like not very good at all.
Yeah, I mean,
like
I think they're 1-2 now. Yeah, I think they're 1-2.
Yeah.
But it was a close loss to the Bucks to start the season. They lost at the end. They were winning until like the last drive.
Yeah.
But they haven't looked bad, but that was just crazy. That was just crazy. So yeah, that game surprised me. The Lions-Ravens game surprised me. You know, the Lions have definitely established that they are for real, and the Ravens have some things to fix.
Yeah.
And obviously the Bears surprised us in a positive way.
They didn't surprise me. I knew they were going to win that game.
Caleb was one of the players of the week last week in the NFL.
So special.
4 touchdowns.
So special.
Yeah.
Okay. Top 5 teams. I'll go first.
Can I ask you a question real quick about the Bears?
Yeah.
So the Cowboys are 1-2.
Yeah.
They started off the season strong. They almost beat the Eagles, remember?
Yeah.
Was the Bears' victory more about them getting better or just how bad the Cowboys defense, coached by the former Bears head coach, Matt Eberflus, performed?
I think it's a combination of the two. Because the Bears players know what to expect to a specific degree, obviously. But because that defense is their old defense, which wasn't very good, they kind of know what to expect with that.
Yeah.
And they know how to handle that.
Yeah.
So I think that plays a role into it. But I also think Caleb did seem a lot more confident this week. And so I think, like, for him, when he is confident and when he trusts himself and when he's not just trying to be the star and do everything, that's when he plays the best.
Yeah. I think it's a great analysis, actually.
I think it's definitely a combination of multiple things. So I couldn't pick just one or the other because I feel like they're pretty equal relatively. But I think if I did have to pick one, I would pick the Bears playing better.
Yeah.
Because I think Caleb was just, you could tell, he was more confident, he knew what he was doing, he trusts himself, and he just plays good when he thinks like it.
I think it's going to be interesting. I agree. I think to say it's one or the other would be inaccurate. The question is, which one is it more of? I think the Dallas defense, losing Micah Parsons, and they're hosting Green Bay this coming weekend.
Oh, that's going to be so good to watch.
So, well, if you're a Green Bay fan, I think.
Well,
I don't know
obviously
if
we're
you're a
not
Cowboys fan.
But I'm not a Cowboys fan. So.
But I think their defense is really not good.
Yeah.
But you can't take away. They're still a professional football,
Yeah.
NFL, pro football defense. And I agree with you. It was exciting to see what could be in the future. I think it's going to be a big roller coaster this year.
Yeah.
But I think...
Well, I think you have to get to a point where, like... Oh, frick. Oh, shoot, I just said... I forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna say how, like... Oh, I remember. You have to start out by beating the worst teams before you can beat the best teams.
Yeah. Well said.
So it's a step in the right direction.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
it's not where we want to be, but like, it's getting there.
No, I agree. I completely agree.
Like, I think a year ago, we probably would have lost that game. Even if Dallas didn't have Mike Parsons.
Sure. Interesting test this week. I agree with you. Interesting test this week. Bears go to Las Vegas.
Yeah.
So we'll see. All right. So, sorry. Go ahead.
Top 5 teams. So we're each going to pick our top 5 teams as of right now and share them with the class. You want to go first?
Sure. All right. My top 5, so power rankings, if you will, this week.
Is it based off of this week?
No, up through this week.
Oh, okay. I was like, because this would change.
I've got the Bills at the top.
Same.
They
Actually, can we just go through them one by one so we can easily compare?
No signs of any major gaps or issues. So I think Josh Allen and the team are locked in and ready to go. I've got the Chargers, number 2.
I have the Eagles in number 2.
All right.
I think I heard someone say this on the TV the other day. One of the guys that do like the NFL countdown, and they were saying how the best teams find a way to win even when they're not playing their best. And I think that is the definition of the Chiefs right now. Or, I mean, not the Chiefs. Ugh. The Eagles. Not the Chiefs. The Eagles.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they're playing their best.
Yeah.
But they still won every game they've played in.
Yes.
So that's my little take on that.
It's interesting. And it's all subjective. So I've got the Eagles number 3,
I have
and
the Chargers number 3.
Completely agree with you. The reason I have the Chargers in front is because so far, after 3 weeks, they haven't just found a way to win. They've won. And it's been convincing and strong. You know, preseason, before the season started, I had the Broncos winning the division. The Chargers are the clear favorite right now to overtake the Chiefs and win the AFC West. So I've got the Chargers 2. I've got the Eagles 3. Same.
So we're just flip-flopping.
Yeah, basically. Just flip-flopping. You know, they are, and it's just like you said, they're finding ways to win right now, but not putting together. I don't know that they put together a true signature complete game yet.
Yeah.
They're still finding ways to win, but they're finding ways to win without playing their best. And listen, it's a long season, but love to see a complete game here soon.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they would too. Yeah. Who you got number 4?
The Colts.
That's the shocking pick of this list.
That is the shocking pick.
All right. What do you got?
They're good. I mean, there's not much more to say than that, but like, they came from a team that was not near the top at all. And now they're beating teams that they shouldn't be beating.
Agreed.
And I think, to me, that just proves like yes, divas.
Yep.
Yes, queen.
Okay.
Because, I'm going to kind of spoil my other pick
with
this, but my other pick is Green Bay for number 5.
Okay.
And I have the Lions below them because I thought I should shout them out. They are my number 6. It was very close between those two, but in the end, Green Bay has beaten the Lions so far, so I think
they have
deserve that number 5 spot. And the Lions, they've been playing better. But I don't. Still only 3 weeks in, so it's like, you know, you gotta kind of. Where's the consistency? You know. But I think my thought process is, if you put the Colts against Green Bay, would the Colts win? And I think they would.
Okay.
I just think their team is so whole right now.
Okay.
Like, you don't look at the team and you're like, they have some missing pieces. Like you look at them and it's like, oh, like this feels like a playoff team, like this early in the season.
Okay.
So that's why I put them number 4, because I think they've improved a lot, and I think they look really good.
Okay.
So they weren't even on my radar like a year ago. So
No.
you know, I'm putting them there, and then Green Bay below them, and then Lions are my 6th pick because I already kind of explained that. But
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
And I think Green Bay though is like a force to be reckoned with, because I think they'll go up
Okay.
as the season goes.
Interesting. All right. I'm gonna let you have that Colts pick all by yourself. I love the story. Like I said last week, I love the Colts story. I love the fact that Daniel Jones is having a great start to the season, but I'm not sold on top 5 yet.
That's fine.
So for number 4, I've got the Detroit Lions. Very strange road over the first 3 weeks. Really looked like they got beat up week 1 by the Packers, but then went on to lay a whooping the next 2 weeks to the Bears last week. And then, listen, going into Baltimore on a Monday night and beating Lamar Jackson, that is no easy feat.
Also, I'm just going to say something. That Ravens team does not look very good.
I think the Bills game, I think they were really amped for the Bills game, and they were winning that game almost the entire time. And then they lost. And I think that took some of the wind out.
Yeah. And I think it's just also like, I think for them it's so like mental, because like they've always been a step below like the Chiefs and the Bills.
Yeah.
And like these teams that like they can beat them. I just think for them it's so like mentally challenging. Like they're basically being told over and over and over again, you're not good enough, you're not good enough, you're not good enough.
You're going psychologist on us.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I'm an athlete. I understand.
Yes.
Like, I mean, that's basically what's happening to them.
Yeah.
I mean, they're a good team. They have amazing players, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
But eventually it gets to the point where it's like you're being told over and over and over again.
Yeah.
That you're not where everybody else is.
Yeah.
And I think that, like, for them specifically, I think getting beat up by the Bills and then the Lions, and it's just like one after the other.
Yeah.
It's like,
I think, yeah, it'll be interesting. I think the Ravens will make this top of top 5 by the end of the year, but they're not there right now. I think the Lions are an extremely physical team.
Yeah.
And I don't know that the Ravens are necessarily built to be that physical of a team.
Yeah.
Because the Lions are arguably the most physical in the league, right?
Yeah.
So
they are.
I think the Ravens will be back, but for right now, the Lions 4, and then I slid the Packers in 5 right now. Although I cannot understand how they lost to the Browns over the weekend. So
yeah, that was.
We'll see. I think they're going to go down to Dallas. Is this one of our picks?
To Dallas?
Yeah, the Packers are going down to Dallas. I just said that.
Yeah.
Next weekend.
Are you saying that they're losing, or are you just saying that
they're going down to Dallas to play Dallas?
I thought you said that like when you said going down, I thought you meant that they were going to lose, and I was like, I don't know about that one.
I think the Packers are going to go down to Dallas this weekend, and I think they are going to beat down the Dallas Cowboys at home because they can't be happy after the last week. So anyway, those are our power rank.
Before we get into our last predictions, before we're basically done, one last thing that I do want to say real fast about the Packers, and it just left my mind. So we're moving on.
Okay. All right. So predictions this week.
Hey, it's me. I'm not even gonna try and hit that.
Okay, good.
Just input the wicked high note right there.
Yeah.
Okay, first game, Seahawks versus Cardinals. It's a little rivalry. Seattle has won 7 straight in this series,
Kyler Murray's
the Cardinals
cards
have improved.
All right. Who you got?
I have the Seahawks winning.
You got the Hawks winning?
Yes.
They're favored by 1.5. I think
it's going to be close. But I think they're going to win. What do you think?
I think the Cards and Niners played a really close game last week. The Seahawks have come out strong.
Yeah, they've been looking good.
They have come out strong.
There are a lot of teams this year that were like low, mid, that are just like that are just like popping up, you know?
I'm gonna go with Cardinals.
Okay. Trying to be different. The next game,
Playing
Vikings versus Steelers. It's the first ever NFL regular season game in Ireland.
Yep. Jet lag.
Very fun. Carson Wentz starts for Minnesota, and Aaron Rodgers starts for the Steelers. Who you got?
Minnesota's favored by 2.5. I think they beat down the Steelers.
I agree with your pick, but I don't think they're going to beat them down. Okay.
Okay.
You didn't need to say it like that. I feel kind of offended.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to offend.
Just like, okay. Next game, Eagles versus Bucks. Both undefeated, so yeah. I'm picking the Eagles.
I think Philly is the better team, and I think the Bucks win this game.
Okay.
Upset at home.
Okay. You keep trying to pick like.
I think these are.
You keep trying to pick some upsets. Like,
I think these are some pretty good
just
games.
Remember what happened last week with the Bears and the Cowboys.
Okay.
Just remember.
All right. Here are your Super Bowl champion Colts playing the Rams.
I didn't say they were Super Bowl champions. Don't put words into my mouth that I didn't say. I just said I think they're a top 5 team right now.
Yeah. Who you got? Big test. You got the Colts over the Rams?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to put money on this one? Are we allowed to do that? Probably not. Take it back. I take it back.
You need to stop.
I'm picking the Rams.
Okay.
Convincing.
Okay.
But I hope it's close, and I hope you're right. I think the Rams are strong. Jonathan Taylor, though, stud running back for the Colts. It's one of the reasons why they keep winning.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're a whole team.
Yeah.
You don't look at them and you're like, oh,
you're right.
some missing parts here, you know?
You're right.
Okay, last one, Ravens versus Chiefs. I say Ravens. I think they're looking for that win against the big
Kansas
dogs.
City? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they are. I'm really, really... I'm giving them this chance. They better not throw it away.
I think they're going to win.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're going to win. It's in Kansas City. Baltimore.
I think it's going to be close. I think the Chiefs are going to be closer to this team than they have been to some of the other teams that they've played, but I think the Ravens are gonna win.
Okay.
They just need to play good and confident and with anger, with physicality. So, what we're watching this weekend. College football, top 10 showdowns. I'm not saying all these dates. You know when college football plays. Just watch it. NFL battles.
You're like
again.
yelling at the audience.
I'm using my voice.
Okay. But you're yelling.
No, I'm yelling at you.
Okay. Well, that's true.
Yeah, I know. NFL battles. Again, you know when NFL plays. In case you don't, it's Monday, Sunday, and Thursday. Right?
For now.
There's no Friday, right?
No.
Okay. I thought there wasn't Friday, and then I second guessed
There are
myself.
some, but not regularly.
Okay, fire. WNBA Semifinals. It's the last weekend of the MLB season, regular season, and the Ryder Cup. So, poll question?
Which NFL teams will still be undefeated after this weekend? You can pick one or more. Two undefeateds are playing each other, Philly and Tampa. So you can't pick
both
all.
of those.
You can't pick all, but you got Buffalo, Philly, the LA Chargers, the Bucks, and the Colts are the remaining undefeated teams. Poll question has been tough to find. I think did we post it last week?
Yes.
Not find it. I just couldn't find it.
I don't know why. I don't know where it is.
All
It
right.
just
So
gives
we will-
me the option on Spotify. I'll try to make sure it works.
Yeah, we'll make sure it's on Spotify and YouTube. because we can put it on YouTube as well.
You can't put the poll question on YouTube. That doesn't exist.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Okay.
People can comment their thoughts on the poll question. I can include it in the bio, but there's no like poll, you know?
Please vote on the poll question.
Okay. Thanks for listening. Tune in to us on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Listen, subscribe, follow, comment, like, leave a comment. We love it all.
And catch us on our new day, Thursday, starting next week, for all things sports and life. Thanks so much for listening, everybody.
Bye.